This is Jordan-Hare Stadium, one of those passionate environments in all of college football. 87,000 ready to rock and perhaps help create some magic in a place that's seen so much of it over the years. And a rivalry like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, the tradition and the history, but right here, right now, there's great intensity. This is why these guys came to these schools to play in games like this. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Auburn Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Dogs will kick this away to get us going here. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Line getting set up. It's a first down play.
Let's go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
They'll try to keep the opening drive going here. It's 3rd down and 2. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Snags the quick throw. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Looking to throw again. Caught quickly.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Boy, the slant route is already a difficult pass to defend in man coverage, but especially against a receiver like that. Man, good luck. Big receiver, they can use their body to shield the defensive back from the ball if it's placed correctly by the quarterback.
Sideline throw caught, but not enough for a first down.
Well, when you run that out route, it's going to end up very close to the sideline. Love his awareness to realize not only keep his eyes on the football, but where he is on the field. He gets his toe down before he goes out of bounds for the catch.
Pass caught, 2nd down now. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw to the left side. And he's got it. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. Timing here is impeccable.
He'll hand it off. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking to the end zone. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. And he's got some open field ahead. Past the 50. At the 30 now. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6.
Wow, this is a risky throw here, so close to the goal line. This defender makes this interception, Chris. Sometimes you see a guy hesitant. He might think about taking a knee. This guy didn't. It gave him momentum and the speed that he needed to be able to get to the end zone.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick 6, a devastating play. They got to recover. Look at this, taking this shot on the very first play. Oh, the pass is picked off. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. The 30. Inside the 20. So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
Chris, not only the awareness to come up with the interception, but the speed and athletic ability on the return. I thought he was going to take it all the way back, but the offense just did enough to keep him out of the end zone.
Can they cash in this opportunity? First down and goal from the 3. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there. Second and goal play. Spot the ball at the 9. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. He just can't take the sack.
And the offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. From the shotgun, drops back. He's escaping the pocket now. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs. Well, no surprise from offense. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. And they will trot out the field goal team here. And the kick is good. Offense settles for 3 on the drive. And that will extend their lead even further. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Makes a quick grab. Pass complete. It's second down now. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's a quick grab. And he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. And it's a bunch formation. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Ball handed off. Breaks loose at the 40. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Well, that is a first down and a definitive way of getting a good push up front. And this back, I tell you, every single year on the Plains, Auburn always has a great back, and this guy is no different.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And it's complete downfield. That's a big gain across midfield all the way to the opponent's 35.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. The game is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
He's got it near the end zone. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal.
Well, it's really a pretty simple thing here by this quarterback. Press man on the outside, so he sends his receiver on a go route, and he hits him in perfect stride for a nice gain downfield. And to be honest, Chris, this is a matchup I'm sure he's going to be looking for as often as he can today.
So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. Here we go. 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. And the quarterback just sneaks it.
Well, I don't blame him. Go with the quarterback sneak here to try to pick up just enough yards for the first down. But, hey, man, give credit to that defense. They did not budge at all. They kept him short of the first down.
See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter.
Brings up 3rd and goal. That's the end of the first quarter. The score, Georgia 10, Auburn 0.
Crucial play to begin the new quarter. The offense sets up with a 3rd and goal. Try to make it with a quarterback sneak.
Well, great stop here by this defense to bring us to 4th down and decision time for the head coach. You go the easy route with a field goal, or this close to the goal line, you take a chance and try to get that touchdown.
So a yard away from the end zone. The offense will go for it here on 4th down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Offense looking to throw the ball. And the pass is incomplete. The defense holds on 4th down, and they'll take over.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. And the single back takes the handoff. And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for this 1st down. And, boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years, and this young man is living up to that tradition today.
Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a 1st down.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray, and more recently Jake Fromm, and of course Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
For the offense.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. On the ground, it's Taylor. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
He'll hand it off. Here we go now, 3rd and short from the opponent's 24-yard line. What will the offense choose to do at this point? Toss play to the outside. Great move in the open field. Muscled out of bounds, close to the end zone.
Well, there's a great example of a defense selling out to stop a 3rd down and short. At 3rd and 2, looks like they put everybody up near the line of scrimmage, and when the back got free, he's able to go and pick up huge yards because there's no safeties back there to slow him down.
The Dogs line it up with 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
It is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Ball moved back to the 4 for 2nd and goal. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now.
Hey, the windows are so tight on these throws for this quarterback. Positive yards are a good thing here. Now it's 3rd and goal, getting so much closer to punching it in.
We'll see if they can get their first touchdown of the day after settling for 3 on their first drive. 3rd and goal. And the quarterback dropping back. Oh, he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Fourth and goal from the 2. Can this defense come up with a huge stop? They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia. So the offense clicking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense is shown up, prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. Defense got a big 4th down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He'll try a pass here. Receiver makes the catch.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
And completion makes it 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And he'll rifle this one deep to the right side. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a 1st down. And that'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
And they'll give it to the back. Tackled up near midfield at the 48.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pass is caught. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the 1st down marker.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
They'll try to pick up the 3rd down yardage on the ground. Tackled inside the 40, and it's good enough for a 1st down. That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. It's complete. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone here? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And the quarterback is going to make a play through the air.
He's brought down at the 21. Brings up 2nd down.
That completion sets up a 2nd down play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down.
That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. The offense couldn't convert on 4th down the last time in this situation. Let's see if they can this time. Same tailback, another carry. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Offense protecting the lead here, but they've been playing so well. Let's see if they go for more before halftime. Oh, that one's picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, that is a big-time play.
A game makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Receiver makes the grab. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, man, I have no idea how you let that guy get that open. You know for a fact, all week long, in fact, they brought it up in our meetings yesterday, that they've got to stop this receiver, and then you lose track of him, and they're lucky that didn't go as a touchdown.
Auburn now operating in the red zone. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
We'll try to run it with the option. Pitch to the back. And we're able to tackle the ball carrier there.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Looking to the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's 4th down. So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. So from the left hash, this is just a chip shot. The field goal is good.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Georgia, 7
They settled for 3 here, and now the kickoff. See if the opposing offense can answer before halftime. Fielded in the end zone. It's Cross. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? And looking for a big play here. And it falls incomplete. One final shot as the quarter expires. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Bringing it out, it's Taylor. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Off the play fake on 1st down. Quick completion to the tight end. He has 1st down yardage at the 46.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this 1st down for the Georgia offense. And, you know, being able to have a balanced attack is so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
Defense is coming after him. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
See if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long. Handoff in a single back formation. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
So bad plays on 1st and 2nd down puts them in a tough spot here. 3rd and it's a deep throw down the right sideline. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. It's hard to win these games just kicking field goals. They need to find the end zone here. He'll take a deep shot here. He's got it right near the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn. A strong fight back. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the 3rd quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
Good job dealing with the footing. PAT is good. Now they get set to kick it away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. set it down to the offense. First down. And there's the handoff. The gain moves the ball to a 34.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And now the running back's got it again. Looks like Georgia will have the first down.
It's the rundown. He's brought down at the 38-yard line. And first down for the offense.
First down here for this offense. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp. Second and 10 here. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Airing this one out toward the sideline. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They finally get him down, but an explosive play. The offense in business now at the 24.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
And the Bulldogs looking to keep this drive rolling. And looking to throw now on first down. Makes a quick catch. He's got some room. Can he get there? Touchdown, Bulldogs. This quarterback on fire today. Well, the energy really building now, Kirk. If they're not careful, this could get ugly.
Chris, this offense has been impressive the entire game. But one of the great things about rivalry games is you'll never forget this kind of performance.
They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14.
That makes the score. Georgia.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Number 17. Set to kick this one away.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Second down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. The defense makes the stop very close to a first down. Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Short connection to the tight end here. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
Well, this is called settling down in his zone defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target.
And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will give the offense the football at the 46.
Chris, that's his third interception in this game alone. If he's going to stay in this game, he's got to do a better job of protecting the football.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. They're going to run the option. He'll pitch it. And he's going to run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Wanted no part of contact on that play.
Almost a business decision here by the ball carrier. Nothing at all. So instead of lowering his shoulder to take on the defense, just kind of makes his way out of bounds for a short loss.
Second down play coming up for this offense. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. And he'll step out of bounds, but that is a huge takeaway for this defense.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
First down, looking to throw the ball. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. Second down after that completion. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. The defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Wow, they get positive yards here. You have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitching catch.
That's a design quarterback keeper. Good enough for first down yardage. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. You get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Second down after that previous play.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
They bring him down, but a big chunky yardage on the play. Auburn getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback drops back. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Going the other way. Can they stop him? Now the 40. Past the 20. Past the 10. Touchdown, Dogs. Wow, what a play. A defensive score.
Chris, that second-tier defender, the linebacker, sometimes can get lost in coverage. I don't know if the quarterback saw him. Quarterback threw it right to him, comes up with the interception, and then he has the speed to take it all the way to the house.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Georgia 31, Auburn 10.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick 6. Can they recover from that right now? Sideline route, but he's out of bounds for the first down marker.
It's almost like they don't have another receiver to throw the ball to. This guy's been making all kinds of plays today, and this time he decides to show off some fancy footwork and somehow stays in bounds.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
And they'll kick it away here. He was hoping that would check up, but a big bounce sends it into the end zone for a touchback. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Tackle made after a big gain.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
They'll run this play from the pistol formation. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking for his back. It's caught. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Tackle is made at the 48-yard line. That's a first down for the offense. Okay, ready? That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Georgia 31, Auburn 10.
A new set of downs after that completion. On first down, it's play action. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. On the run, he'll let it go. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Extending the play now. Can they convert on third down and keep this drive rolling? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And it's intercepted. Look out, he's got some space. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Hey, it may be a little bit late, Chris, but they get the interception they're desperately looking for. Now, they're still down by 3 possessions, and it's a long shot. But if they can score and maybe get an onside kick, who knows?
He's looking deep here. Deep ball caught inside the 10. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Tigers.
This guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
I'm going to convert the point after, but still trail by 2 touchdowns, 31-17. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Georgia offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he fumbles. And the defense jumps on the football.
Oh, what a play by this defense. Trailing in the second half, really the only way you can get back into this game is create turnovers. Ball's on the ground, they pounce on it, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
The offense will begin now with excellent field position. First down, looking to throw the football. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
In college football today, the quarterbacks get rid of the ball often so fast that this is a great example for young players on the defensive line. If you can't get to the quarterback, watch their eyes and try to get your hands up so when the ball comes, you can knock it away.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackle to the 28. This offense threatening now. Another first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on first down. Jump off caught by the running back. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
Got space, looking to score. Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. Touchdown, Auburn. And the comeback is on. Here we go, fourth quarter. They cut into the lead, but still work to do.
Well, I think the cool thing is that they're still battling, and they put themselves at least in a position now to possibly come back and maybe, who knows, win this game. But it's going to be up to their defense. They've got to get the ball back to have a chance.
Here comes the point after attempt. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Taylor. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They're looking to protect the lead and protect the football. The last possession, remember, ended in a fumble. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And they'll get their first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Boy, this guy just keeps playing good football. He's like a bowling ball out there. Gets low pad support, running over top of defenders. Just a gritty runner, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead here in the fourth quarter.
Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. And the Sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
One of the biggest plays we've had so far. Third down and the crowd really getting into it. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Well, the defense gets these guys to third down. They get a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and its running back and just keep working that clock.
This is the 6th play on the drive. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Tackle is finally made, but not before a big gain. They'll spot it at the 24.
How about that play call here, Chris? I mean, I'm thinking they're going to run the football and continue to work this clock. This gives you an idea how much confidence they have in their passing game and this quarterback being able to throw the football with the lead in the 4th quarter, completion, and you're able to keep that clock moving.
Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. And he drops back in the gun. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. Offense operating from the pistol. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Receiver makes the catch. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. 3rd down, out of the shotgun. He pulls in the catch. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the 2nd half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
And he's finally tackled at the 3. Defense getting pushed backwards. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Toss play running right. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Oh, and he dropped it. You don't see that often from this guy. Brings up 4th down.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on 3rd and short. Unable to come up with a first down. Now here at 4th down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer?
That is no good. And the lead remains at 7 after the miss.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
And the Auburn offense back out on the field. So here we go. It could come down to this possession, Kirk. Sets up as a potential classic finish.
Well, Chris, after everything that's gone on in this field in a rivalry game, if you're...
And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? It's a short return. They make the tackle at the 25. But what a play for this defense.
I get wanting to be aggressive, but down late in the game like this, that's a throw you just can't make. And now, you're probably not going to get the ball back. This could end up costing them the game.
So that's now back-to-back wins, Kirk, over quality opponents. This team really building some momentum.
I agree. I think there's a lot to build on with this team and what they've been able to do these last few games. We'll just have to see how far this streak can extend and how much this team can keep improving.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.